If you're posting once a month on LinkedIn and wondering why nobody's contacting you, you need to know that that advice is outdated. Folks, as a 20-year career coaching veteran and someone who spends a lot of time on LinkedIn and has given a lot of beta features of LinkedIn, I'm here to tell you that you have to pay attention. They're always changing things. And in the last 2 years, they've made significant changes. And this idea of just getting on once a month and updating your profile or getting on and, liking somebody's post is enough to count as activity is dead wrong. So I'm going to break it down for you. It's going to take me more than 30 seconds. Bookmark it and come back because there are simple things you can be doing on LinkedIn right now that will fuel the algorithm so that you can start being found by recruiters again. First thing you need to know is that they've changed the definition of active. Because they have 1.1 billion users on the platform, they had to refine that, and they're looking for much higher levels of activity. They also score the activity level. So when you actually post something in your LinkedIn feed, maybe you write an article or you share a video or you just write something about your industry, when you actually contribute information, context, knowledge to the feed, that is the highest form of engagement. You are going to get the most amount of points for that. You're not getting any points for liking somebody's post. You're not getting any points for commenting great job or happy birthday. And you're definitely not getting as many points as you thought by reposting somebody else's stuff. The original context, I call it context instead of content because that's essentially what you're doing in your feed, giving people who find you context about what your skills are. When you do that regularly, that is the highest form of engagement and it's going to get you the greatest results. Now, how often should you do this? Quite frankly, it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. If you're an active job seeker right now, you should be posting once a day and you should try to do it in some of the peak time frames, which is usually between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Once you start doing this, it's very much like any habit that you have in your life. It'll get easier and easier and easier. But also when you create a streak, which is another thing you do in social media, meaning consistency, it's also paying attention to that. So you don't want to be a rando. You don't want to be getting on there once a month and just posting. You want to be consistent. And honestly, folks, it just makes you a better professional. When you take the 5 or 10 minutes a day to think about and research and find something you want to share, that's you applying your professional knowledge. That's you really showcasing to the world that you know what you're talking about. I've also found with my clients, when we teach them all the techniques for being found faster in LinkedIn, that when they finally get those job interviews and they get those job interviews, they get those recruiters contacting them, that they are more prepared because they took the time to put interesting things in their feed that they can then turn around and talk about in the job interview. So there's a lot of upside to doing this very simple activity on LinkedIn consistently. Now, if you made it this far and you would like my team to review your LinkedIn profile, tell you top to bottom exactly what's wrong with your profile and what you can do to fix it, I've got a great bonus for you. This month, we are giving everyone one of these LinkedIn profile review videos, recording it just for you. It's a $250 value, and we're giving it to anyone that signs up for 1 month of our coaching program, which is only $39 a month, and you can cancel at any time. So even if you're in it for 1 month, you get to keep that thing forever. But what it's going to do is show you how easy it is to start to contribute on LinkedIn quickly and efficiently in a way that's going to get you to show up in search results. And I'm telling you, if you're looking for a job right now, this is the fastest way to get hired because job boards aren't doing it for you anymore. So if you want that bonus, that LinkedIn profile review, sign up with the link here in my bio or down below. And also, if this was helpful, will you give it a like and give it a heck yeah in the comments? That way we can expose it for reach. More people need to know about this in order for them to get off, the job board junk food train and get into more productive habits where you can spend less time looking for work and getting better results. And LinkedIn is the key. Good luck. Go get them.